I have this tiny voice in my head that is telling me you're being unreasonable and slightly stupid and you should give up. But at the same time, my hands and my heart are just doing stuff and they're weirdly confident in doing things. Yeah, it's quite concerning. I'm slightly terrified. Hello, friends and family. I usually don't get invited to weddings. For some reason, my age bracket is in this quite strange lull where no one is getting married or we're just lacking like big events. And yet, this year, I got invited to a wedding. Actually, to 2 weddings. I'm so excited. I cannot wait. And also, I have a massive problem because I don't own any wedding appropriate dress. So my mission for the next couple of days is to sew myself a nice dress. Or possibly 2. Yeah. I guess my life is just too peaceful lately and I just lack excitement. And I want to introduce a little bit of chaos into my life. But yeah, that's the plan. So I have some goals, okay, before we start. So my first goal is to sew a dress that is fancy enough for a wedding and not so fancy that I cannot wear it in my everyday life. I just don't want a piece of clothing that it's just gonna be more like a costume and it's just gonna be in my wardrobe and take space. Second goal is to use one pattern. I really need to stick to this because I know myself. If I will have 2 different silhouettes, 2 different sizes probably, because I have American patterns, also have some European patterns, that's going to be too chaotic, so I need to stick to one pattern. Third thing that I need to remember is that I cannot resize stuff. I don't want to get boggled with resizing things like I did, for example, for this dress. If you haven't seen the chaos, you can watch it. I don't know, the link should be somewhere here. But yeah, I just don't want to resize stuff. I just want to have a dress that's already in my size and I can just cut everything and sew and it's ready to wear. Is there anything else I was thinking about? I don't think there is anything else. Okay, so we're gonna go to the office now. We're gonna see my pattern stash and we'll need to pick something. Yeah, I have a few dresses in mind. Hopefully they're gonna be wedding appropriate. I'm just gonna take you now, okay? So I'm gonna step towards you and I'm gonna pick you up. Is that okay? Okay, let's go to the office. Just a tiny heads up, a tiny warning to people with sensitive ears. I did something to the audio in the next scene and I'm not sure what I did, but it happened. I'm really, really sorry. I tried to reverse it, but I just couldn't. One more quick thing before we move to the next scene. I just wanted to say thank you to all my new subscribers. I saw my counter today in the morning and I was like, what is happening? So many people are watching my channel. So yeah, thank you to all new subscribers and old subscribers. I'm really thankful. And if you are not subscribed, maybe consider subscribing. And also please leave a tiny comment under this video. I would be very grateful. Thank you so much. Comments really do help small channels like mine. Okay, that's the end of shameless self-promo and all the warnings that I can give you. Let's move to the next scene.
You know what? We're gonna do this in the bedroom. Okay, so I just want to show you something first. When I think of bridesmaids, my brain automatically goes to something like this. This is a beautiful 2000s galore, is it? Yeah, this is absolutely like 2000s galore. If anyone wants these beautiful patterns, they're up for grabs, just send me a message and I'm gonna send it to you. Oh, I know what this is. This is like 2000s, 2005 prom dress. Okay, so I know. This is a bride's dress. But look how cute it is. It could be a little bit shorter, but yeah, I'm not the bride, so that's a very important distinction, so I guess I can't do that. Although I'm very tempted, and I think I'm gonna do it one day. It's very similar to the dress I'm wearing, but anyway, so So I have two patterns that I absolutely love. They're giving very much Laura Ashley Consac's style, which I absolutely love. It says these are bridesmaids dresses. The only problem is this is a child size and this is a teenager size. And I said to myself, oversizing, so maybe the teenager size would be okay for me. No. Let's not be stupid. No, I won't be able to fit in any of the sizes. And I really don't want to size anything. No. Wait, where is this dress? I also have this retro butterick. It's a wrap dress, so it should be easy to sew. It even says fast and easy. It's a bit dramatic, but my only problem is that it doesn't have sleeves, and I like my arms to be warm and toasty. Actually, I don't know how much material I have. I need to measure this first, because like even if I'm gonna decide on something, I don't know if I have enough fabric. And I don't want to buy anything, I have plenty. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna be back in a second. I'm just gonna get some fabrics that I like and bring them downstairs. And we're gonna measure because we can pick a pattern, but maybe I don't have enough fabric. Then we won't be able to do anything. Give me a minute. Also, my offer states, if you want this pattern, please message me and I'm going to send it to you. Okay, going upstairs. See you in a bit.
As usual, I am struggling quite a lot with the sun in this room, so I hope you can see me. I hope you can see my face. So, about yesterday's patterns. So I was going through the patterns that I was showing you yesterday, and the more I look at them and the more I'm analyzing everything, the more I'm convinced that I don't have enough fabric to do anything, really. All the fabrics that I picked, yeah, all of them, they're exactly 3 meters. So it's like 10 feet of fabric. And the patterns that I could potentially use, they require 3.5 meters, so 11.5 feet. Maybe I can shorten the wrap dress just a tiny bit, and that's gonna save me some fabric. But on the other hand, I'm still thinking about the lack of sleeves, and honestly, it's just, I don't know why, it just makes me feel anxious. I have 2 options. So option number 1 is to go to Etsy or Instagram and just browse through the patterns that I like and see which one has the required amount of fabric. Or I could potentially go also to Belfast or Dublin today and just shop in person. I don't know what to do. I'm so dumb sometimes. I absolutely forgot that I have some foreign books. Books of crafts, books of patterns. Wait. Oh, no. Wait. This is what? No, this is not. How did I forget about this? Like, okay. Maybe I don't need to go anywhere and buy anything. I'm just gonna look through these and I'm gonna get back to you few minutes. I went through all these books and I have thoughts. Most of the dresses that are in those books, they're more for like if you want to go out and take care of your chickens or your cows. The only kind of elegant book that I have is this cosplayer's book. It's called Saida's Handmade Dress Ideas. Lessons. I found one pattern that I think it's gonna work. So the dress that I picked is called Special Dress. And this is how it looks. It has nice bishop sleeves. It has a Peter Pan collar. And also, it's kind of like a maidie dress, which is very unusual for me because I usually don't show my knees. Yeah, usually the cursed babies that I have in my knees, they don't like the sunlight and they're being kept in the dark. But I think it's time to show them the world, you know, to spin on the dance floor and show them the fun of being alive. What we're gonna do now is we are going to copy the pattern because the other dress that I actually like from this book is on the other side, so I don't want to ruin that. I'm gonna get myself something to drink and let's start the real work. Let's stop talking because for now, the only thing that I'm doing is just yep. Yep.
Am I getting louder? Except she has to do it. Why would you want to cancel? I can't say I don't want to say bye. Go fuck yourself. Audience part 2. A solid
Where should I start? Okay, I'm gonna start with what I found yesterday. So yesterday I found some white cotton stashed away and I decided to do a mock-up of this dress first before I will waste my precious patterned fabrics. I made this mock-up yesterday, the one that you can see on my body, and I'm not happy. I just had a hunch yesterday that, you know, like when I was cutting away everything, that the chesticle region is not gonna fit. I was like, yeah, I think I'll need to add 2 or 3 centimeters there. And I was right, because this is very, very snug and very, very toasty, and I don't feel comfortable in it at all. If this was sewn, not pinned together, I'm almost 100% sure I wouldn't be able to breathe, move, or even lift my arms. It's already a problem, and this is not sewn together. The other thing that happened after I made the mock-up and put on my body, well, the waist area is all messed up. My waist is over here, my natural waist, and as you can see, this finishes here, and I'm sporting this very trendy under boob trend that the kids do nowadays, and I am not that adventurous. I must say, I'm not that adventurous. Also, if I would keep the waist area here, the length of the skirt would change, and actually you would be able to see my bum. And I don't want to show that. I don't want to show my bum to everyone. Yeah, so I know what I said. I said I just want a pattern that I would be able to cut and just sew a dress, but I guess this is not in my stars or whatever this week, and I just need to modify the pattern. And I'm doing this with a very, very heavy heart because I thought I hit the jackpot, and I absolutely missed it. Yeah, so today I will be taking care of that. I will take more of this white cotton and try I will try to make this bodice, this vest or whatever it's called, a little bit better, a little bit more flattering. Yeah. Happy days. I'm okay. I really am. I am. I'm not crying. You are crying. I never cry when I saw. I want to cry, but I won't cry. I won't cry. We are solving problems, okay? At least we're trying. We're collected, we are calm, and we have a plan. So what's happening? So I tried to fix this bodice, and I didn't want to fully redo it. Only just fix some stuff. So like move the waist line and also add the sleeve. Yeah, and as you can see, I didn't succeed. I did not. I guess I'm back to square one, which I love for me. Yeah. At this point, I really think that a normal person would just go somewhere to the shop or online and buy a pattern, call it a day, get back their lives. But I guess I'm not a normal person. For some reason, I got emotionally attached to the idea of fixing the bodice. So when I saw this and I was like, it's not working, I started doing other stuff. Wait. So I did this other take on the bodice. I copied another pattern. As you can see, it's not going too well. I don't know what happened here. You know, I have this tiny voice in my head that is telling me you're being unreasonable and slightly stupid and you should give up. But at the same time, my hands and my heart are just doing stuff and they're weirdly confident in doing things. Yeah, it's quite concerning. I'm slightly terrified. Maybe let's make a pact, you and me and me and me, that if I will use up all the white cotton that I have, all the white fabric that I have, and I'm still somewhere in the bog and I have no idea what's happening and the bodice is not finished, I'm gonna buy a normal pattern. And I'm gonna commit to not resizing even more. Yeah, honestly, I actually have a few patterns already in my basket. So, yeah, they're judging me. They're judging me really hard. Also, I think I need to address something. I might be making only one dress. Shocking, I know. Let me survive the first one, okay? Let me just survive the first one and then we're gonna collect ourselves even more and see where we're at. Yeah, okay, turnip. Let's do something with this pattern. Maybe this should connect to stuff. I don't know. It's a lovely fabric that I'm holding, eh? Yeah, Bluebird bought it for me. 5 meters, whole 16.5 feet freedom. After all the huffing and puffing I did about fabric restrictions, honestly, even a saint would lose their mind. So let's collectively say, thank you, Bluebell. You know my colors well. Oh, and I also rediscovered a digital pattern I bought ages ago and completely forgot about. It's from Stitch Maiden, and in the end, I used their bodice as my base. So thank you, Stitch Maiden. You always deliver. I love your very clear instructions. Oh, wait. Look at this. The magical pen that disappears with heat. Oh, yeah, this will never stop being impressive to me. What I was saying. Oh, the bishop sleeves. Attaching them to the cuffs absolutely defeated me for a solid week and derailed the project. I don't even know how many evenings I spent trying to figure them out. Also, I must say one more thing. I didn't finish this dress 100%. I don't have buttons yet. I want to make fancy fabric covered ones at some point. Yeah, anyway, let's see how the whole thing turned out. So, how did I do? Did you like my new dress? Yeah, I know I cheated a little bit with the fabric, but I'm forever grateful that Bluebell bought it for me, because seriously, that thought of running out of the fabric was in the back of my mind all the time, and it really stopped me from doing a lot of things, because I was like, ooh, should I cut here? Should I cut here? Ooh, am I loud? I think that's why this video took me so long. Oh, hello. Oh, needy baby. So I want to show you. Let me show her first, maybe. No? You don't want to be on camera? Okay. I'm not gonna pick you up. Oh, my papa. Sorry. Sorry, it's Kramka. What I was talking about? Oh yeah, running out of fabric. And then I wanted to talk about... I know, I had this thought that, I could do like a very YouTube thing and just cut the pieces and just pin them to look good just for the camera and just for the photo shoot. But yeah, I was just very, very against it. I was like, I just cannot do this to myself, because I really want to create stuff that I'm gonna wear, not something that I'm gonna create only for a YouTube video and it's just gonna go back to my wardrobe and I will never touch it again because it's unwearable. Yeah, I hate wastefulness. And I think that's why I persevered with this project as well. I must admit though that the sleeves and the cuffs, especially the cuffs, and adding them to the sleeves nearly ended me. And I have so much footage of me just sighing, almost crying, or full crying. I didn't want to add this to the video. I'm just telling you right now because I was feeling so miserable, looking at myself feeling miserable, that I just decided, you know what, I need to re-edit the whole video and just cut it, because this is just an awful and heartbreaking thing to look at. So I'm really sorry for that. I'm really sorry for the delay, but I just felt that I need to re-edit this whole thing. Yeah. I seriously think this dress is the best thing I made so far, and I'm really pleased with myself, and I'm gonna give myself an A. I'm my worst critic, but for only the cuffs and that I actually managed to add them to the sleeves, I'm gonna give myself an A. Oh, question for you. At the beginning of the video I said I want to do to wedding guest dress. I'm a guest at the wedding, so it's a guest wedding dress. And not wedding guest dress. A guest, you know what I mean. I didn't do the second one. So, should I make a video about making the second one, or should I just move and do something else? I don't know. Please tell me in the comments. And my doctor, he cleared me recently and he said your lungs are fine and you can work on miniatures again. So, I can be doing that as well. Okay, I think that's it. I just wanted to say thanks so much again for 1,400 subscribers. I'm still in shock. I don't know how it happened, but thank you from the bottom of my heart. And also, thank you from the bottom of my heart to my lovely patrons, Melissa Marie, Beth K and Galaxy Media. Seriously, Thanks to you guys, this video exists because at some point I had this thought in my head. I want to make a bonfire and put the dirt inside the bonfire and just set it in flames. And I didn't do that because I was thinking about you. So yeah, thanks so much for that. If you would like to join my patrons, the link to my Patreon is on the screen right now, and also to my Instagram, and it's also in the description below. Yeah. So, bisous bisous. Thanks so much again. And let's just go and watch some deleted scenes, huh? I think I have a couple. I busted my knee, but like, yeah. Sorry, it's my dogs. So in the morning, we went to this abandoned quarry with the dogs. It's an amazing place. It's very green, tons of space for the dogs to run around. And I don't know why. At some point, when I saw Kromka, I just said, "Oh, come to mommy." That was a mistake. She started to run towards me, full speed ahead, and she never stopped. She never stopped in front of me. She just bounced off of me. Yeah, she was absolutely fine. She was very, very happy. Now my knee is quite sore. Hopefully I will be able to use my knee today. For now, I'm trying to just stand and do nothing. Seriously, this dog, this is not the first time. Like, she does that. It's an absolute habit. I don't know. Is she made of asbestos or something? Well, maybe not asbestos. Asbestos is quite brittle, is it? Yeah, something else. What is hard? Coal? No, coal is not hard. Why am I blanking on the name of this marble? Yeah, she's made of marble. Anyway, I guess we need to start the intro, huh? This is Ireland for you. We have maybe 10 minutes until the sundown. And of course, the sun is up. It peeked through the clouds. It peeked through all this muckiness, disgusting weather that we had today. And yeah, I was just laughing. I was just freaking laughing. Hi, did you miss me? Yeah, I didn't miss you. We're gonna see each other in a few weeks, or maybe never. This is Ireland in a nutshell.